There's a lot of speculation. One of the speculations involves the emergency use authorization for the vaccines. That in order for there to be an emergency use authorization, there has to be no treatment for a disease.
Right.
So because there is this treatment in ivermectin, and there's other treatments too.
Right.
Because of this, there's a lot of pushback against potential treatments and pretending that they don't really work or that they're conspiracy theories. This is
Dr. Fauci says he has COVID again for the second time in 2 weeks. Even worse, this time his symptoms were far more difficult. Fauci says he treated his first bout of COVID with the new antiviral medication, Paxlovid. At first, it worked. He tested negative, but then it came back.
I reverted back to positive by the antigen test. So it was sort of what people are referring to as a Paxlovid rebound. And then over the next day or so, I started to feel really poorly, much worse than in the first go around.
Sick.
And do you immediately? This is what I hadn't asked you yet. Did you have a plan in place in your head for like, if I get COVID, I would do these?
Yes.
So when you find out you're positive,
Yeah.
you start reaching out for these treatments.
Yeah, I already had it in place.
You did.
Yeah, I was already ready to go.
So and then you start taking them that day.
Yeah, I got it. I got all the stuff that I needed. Took it that day, and then Monday I felt pretty fucking good.
And now one of the more well-known Washington National fans.
Dr. Anthony Fauci.
In Tokyo, in Japan, which is apparently they're very conservative about the medication that they use and the medications that they endorse. But the Tokyo Medical Association chairman held a live press conference recommending ivermectin to all doctors for all COVID patients.
So what's going on with it's kind of hard to figure out what's the truth in a lot of things. But with regard to this, people go, it's insane to take ivermectin. You see it everywhere. Everyone's like, this is wild. Don't take this shit. And then you have the head of the fucking Tokyo whatever medical commission saying, take ivermectin.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. There's a lot of speculation.
Shift.
One of the speculations involves the emergency use authorization for the vaccines. That in order for there to be an emergency use authorization, there has to be no treatment for a disease.
Right.
So because there is this treatment in ivermectin, and there's other treatments too.
Right.
Because of this, there's a lot of pushback against potential treatments and pretending that they don't really work or that they're conspiracy theories. This is the grand conspiracy, right? The grand conspiracy is the pharmaceutical companies are all in cahoots to try to make anybody who takes this stuff look crazy. But
So recently, Paxlovid was considered an enormous breakthrough drug. But the CDC issued a warning in May about the potential for COVID-19 rebound symptoms after taking Paxlovid, though it is still recommended for people who are high risk.
What the fuck is with this guy?